It is located in your textbook, so this is where we're going to be looking at. So reference this if you need some more help. But what we're going to be doing is locating these 2 points. First, we're going to have to look at the front view to locate this round surface right here where it's coming tangent to the base. And then we're going to also look at this projection right here where this surface is. So when you look at this one, you have to look at the curve. The curve does have an edge on the back side when you look at it, and then it comes around, so this is all smooth. And then when you come down this side, because you're coming down this side and then you change direction from one curved surface to the other, you will have a line that's going to be produced right there. So you have to just project that up into your top view. You're going to take this point, project it up to your top view, and that's where you have this line that ends. So all of the space between this line coming down to this surface will actually be some material. There's actually material all in this little point right here. So we have to represent that with an edge. The right side view, not really as complicated as some of the others. It's just going to be looking in on the right side. That all appears as one shape. You do not see a transition, a line, where these two arcs transition from one to the other, and you don't see anything in this curve. It just comes out, it's coming towards you, and it intersects the base. So let's take a look at drawing this. So I provided you with the beginning of this drawing, the front view, and part of the top view. So we're going to start off by just creating our construction lines now. Yesterday I showed you like drawing your lines out and then drawing line 45 degree. I wanted to show you for this, you can also just draw a random 45 degree line in here because you do not already have something set up for your right side view. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to just draw a 3-inch line. I'm going to hit the tab button and then go to 45. And now I have a 45 degree line. If you want to move that, you can move it around so you can kind of look and see where it's going to project. So I'm just going to work on my projections now. So bring in the line over. And I'm just turned on ortho so then that way everything can stay straight. Project that down. And I'm going to go to my top view because my front view. Project this over. So all of these are just projections. So last thing, we know the depth of that because it's laid out in that view. So I'm going to just bring that on down here. All right. So I've got a lot of my construction lines laid out just to establish the right side view. And now let's look and see what we need to construct or project to my top view. So while I have the construction line on, I can see this. This is where I'm going to follow this arc right here. And this is where the arc transitions. There's a little straight line and then it goes into another arc. So this needs to be transferred into my top view. All right, that tells me how far over this line needs to come. So then we can finish that off. The other line I need to transfer is the bottom of the curve. So I'm just going to follow with the mouse here. There is the endpoint for where that curved surface meets the base. I'm going to project that up into my top view. And this line is going to come out even further, this object line right here. So then that comes out to the base. I'm going to switch my line types and go to my object line. And I'm going to finish that line off there. So there's the top view completed. So this surface right here, this is the curve that's going over where it intersects and comes out, where the curved surface comes out the base, that is right there. So while I have my object line layer on, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my right side view. Draw that line here. Okay. So I've got that laid out. The only thing I need now are my center lines. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn off my construction lines. Turn on, make the center line current. I'm just going to project this up, start here, go there, and then extend it out 0.125. So make sure you're drawing or extending the line out 0.125 and not drawing an additional line. Okay, we want to just extend it out. So in my right side view, I'm just projecting that line over, start and stop. Pick this point over 0.125, and this, oops, that did not work. I'm going to go back. We'll fix that. 0.125. There we go. So we see, so my lines right here, we can see that we don't have center lines. So this is a good opportunity to go back and click on our properties and change the line type scale was at 0.5, so I'm going to change that to 0.25. And now we have a center line appearing. This is a good time to also use your match properties. If you pick that line, the properties of that line, and then transfer it to that line, we can update that quickly. So that is the last one on figure 551.